Wow, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash level request video every Friday. Side note, I started clearing the form every single week, so by the time you see this video, it will be completely brand new. You have to submit again if you don't get played in this episode every Friday. You can use the link in the description. I didn't get an ID before I started recording. That is actually embarrassing. Okay, follow the link in the description to get the Google form. All you have to do is slap the level name, creator, and off you go. This is the first level. Hidden Talent by Chara LV or Kara LV. I am not sure. Okay, the particles are kind of cool. It's a pretty spacious level. I like these saw blades more than I like those black ground spikes. I'd say they could have had a little bit more detail just to fit with the amount of particles that are on the screen. I think the particles could have some more creative movement, like a little bit of a swoosh, you know what I mean? Right there. They could have just done something sick, but they kind of just sat there. Oh, but I do like these structures now. Feels a lot more creative, especially with this like big transition. It's getting somewhere. It's definitely a lot better now than it was in the beginning, in my opinion. I think the designs have a lot more thought put into them. Yeah, and just try and like add some foreground or some depth to it rather than just leaving the particles on their own little plane of existence, if you know what I mean. Okay, looking in the editor, I can see that you have used the four corner dot object to make those particles, which is a great start. So let's just use these as an example. We're gonna shift them up and to the right for about 4 seconds. I'm also going to rotate them so it's one layer after the other, which will make it a more interesting movement. I'm also going to move them back just a little bit further than... Jesus, what is this thing on Mega Hack, dude? Get off. Not sure if this timing is going to be right, but you'll see what I mean, hopefully. So they'll kind of just like slide over. You see the back layer move first, and then the front layer goes in, which is really smooth. In my opinion, it could be a bit more creative like that. And I think for this area, you could add a lot more foreground to these ground spikes, even if it's just by getting a big spike like this, putting it background blending by using the copy color feature like this, going T3 and copying the values, just making some spike patterns like this with different sizes. You could probably just whack them over the top. You can adjust it using the HSV slider on here. I mean, I've done a really shabby job here. Next up, we have a Potal by K-Derb using Portal by Burn Music. Ooh, I like this color banded intro. That's a lot of glow objects, but it looks sick, right? Very vibey. Huh, that's a cool transition. Oh, I like the glow on these bricks immediately. Like the colors are just popping out to me. And I like that overlay too. This is sick. Colors are being used very effectively here. And that's an awesome transition. Contrast is very harsh now compared to what it was in the beginning, but it looks really good. Like this is comparable to like an early morning dawn, right? Oh my goodness, that is a tough jump. Very stylistic so far. Oh, the portal changes are kind of sick. Okay, where we're going now? I'm curious. This is a long dash orb. Very long dash orb. Very long dash orb. We are rising. Ooh, sudden drums. Oh my goodness. What the heck? This is hype. Dude. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a level like this before. This is very, very peculiar. I love the transitions on the portals. You can see on the edges of the screen how they're getting bigger and smaller. That's just with an entry-exit trigger. What the heck? Wow. What the heck? This came out of nowhere. How is this level, like, not blowing up, dude? I love the framing on the screen, how simple and repetitive the gameplay is, so you can really take in the surroundings. The colors are just sick. Wait, are those spikes actually real? Where's my hitbox button? No! Okay, I think we are back. Dude, the fire transition is so cool. Okay, so my question is, right, be very careful. Do not exit the level. Hitboxes. Okay, the hitboxes are tiny. That's cool. Oh, it's turning more white, and it's using the big brick object for the ground. That's interesting. This is such a weird level, but I love it. It's just so energetic in the points where it needs to be, and in between... Oh, wow. It's just so impressive. It's so moody and atmospheric, just like the song is. This is so good looking. Incredible stuff, actually. I did not expect any of that. I am going to send that for sure. I think it's not a 3-star. I'm going to give it like a 5. That's not the rating button. Why do I keep doing that? For audio-visual unique contest, I see. Next up, we have Big Modern by Grey Malkin using Samgestion by New Malkamina. Ooh, I dig the colors straight away. This is neat. I like how everything's placed on the bottom. There's a lot of space at the top. It's hard to pull off, but I think this does it pretty well. I like the wheels and the transition there with the lasers. Didn't work, but that's okay. I probably just jumped at the wrong time. Yep, okay. And then we have the ground and ceiling that move on, but they kind of abruptly stop. And I'll show you what I mean if I go into slow-mo right here. You see, they have a nice easing, but it kind of just feels really harsh when it stops. So I would probably increase the movement time ever so slightly or change it to like an exponential out if you want that sort of effect. Oh, this level does a good job at making a bunch of clicks in a row, like those spikes before the drop, and those orbs feel really climactic. This design is plain, but it looks cool. I like the big pulsing objects around. interesting transition. That was a big open space to sweep, but this overlay is sick. I want to see more of that. Thank you. I like that. Putting the blending objects in between and making it look a little bit more interesting. You can see it's colorizing the black blocks there with the blending over the top. Really cool effect. You don't see that too often, and it goes back to the beginning style. So I think I'm going to send this for a rating. Wait, is it copy pasted from the beginning? Awkward. Not a fan of when levels just do this. It feels like it just haphazardly ends, but I really like it though. Yeah, it feels wrong. It feels wrong in the end. I don't know. It feels like it just got extended to a minute long. Oh, I don't know how I feel now. Just felt off. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep an eye on this level, I think. Cool. Dimension by Non-Existent 404. An NA rated level. I love seeing NA rated levels on this series using Dimension by Creo. Ooh, that is a sick design. I love how it's all boxed up, except it doesn't work half the time because those slopes hitboxes are a little bit weird. Wait, but this is hype though. I like this. I'm so intrigued to see where this goes. Oh, you have to like use the ceiling to get through? Oh my goodness, that's actually sick. Ooh, I like the colors. It's like hypnotizing me, dude. I don't know. Oh, that ball gameplay is intense. I want to see where this goes. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to go on 60, I think. Yep, that is unfortunate. I am going to switch it back because I am a frame hog. It is possible. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. I did it. No, I didn't. Okay, this is surely something. Okay, I will say I don't like how like the little corners of these slopes go white. It's interesting, but it doesn't look right without some other detail to pair with it. At this point, I would also switch up the design. I know you switched up the colors of the background, but I think you can pull off something more extra with this vibe. Okay, I dig this background. The structures are very, very frequent, which is making the design feel less exclusive, you know what I mean? When it was all boxed up, it was a lot easier on the eyes and it looked more like artistic, I guess. But I kind of feel boxed in, and this gameplay is really hard all of a sudden. What the heck? Slime Hill by If So Then Why, using Slime by Luchavas. Let's go. Flickering intro. Looks cool. I like the colors. I like the faded look of the blocks there with the glow. Feels very floaty. There's a lot of cool ball gameplay here. This UFO gameplay is hype. It's just so hard. Okay, we're sticking with this aesthetic. There's a new design there with the invisible blocks. That looks sick, how it kind of lights up as we go across. Pretty creative block usage, but could maybe have a bit of a more creative level structure. That's the only thing. The gameplay is great, don't get me wrong. What I'm seeing is like, it doesn't switch up too much in its direction, and it kind of ends on the drop here. Happy birthday. If so, then why? Definitely has potential. Could definitely capitalize. And I know the title's in full caps, but next up we have Scene Gallery by Ollie XO using Inhaling Garbing Dust. I really like garbage Dust by Zovrax. These are some scenes. Okay, let's have a look and see. That is the level edit button. That is not the button I intended to press. Get rid of that on my Mac. I don't even know why that was there. Okay, let's go for it. Ooh. Okay, so these blocks are sick, I gotta say. I love the animation that you have there on this block and this block and this block. Looks very cool. It's a nice little switch up from the regular design. I like the font. The black outline around everything is pretty neat. Ooh, this is the switch that I was talking about. Like the previous level had its vibes there, but this is like switching it up properly. Like it introduces the borders, it uses the objects differently, and then it changes the color scheme a little bit, but keeps that kind of miscellaneous vibe, you know? It still has the interesting blocks with the spirals and stuff, and the little flowers on the edges. I think that's nice and cutesy. And I like this overlay, and that really big sunburst is sick too. Awesome. A little bit short, but it's cool. I think the song is literally that short, so it kind of makes up for it. I shall be sending that for a 7. I'm gonna play it. Should be good after one practice run, which is why I'm inclined to believe it's a 7, because sometimes 7s have like cheeky moments, you know, where it's a little bit tricky. I'm pretty confident this is a 7 or an 8. I'm gonna put 8. Paint Planet by 1212 Dennis using Shapeless by Ducky. Ooh. Oh, this is lovely. That is such a cool intro, dude. The way you just float down, there's the big sign that sets the tone immediately. Dude, this is so cool. Look at the depth here. Huh. What was all that about? Oh. Okay, we're painting. Dude, I thought my cube was bleeding or something. Dude, we go in yellow paint? No, I get it now. Oh my god, this is so cool! What? This is such a cool concept. This is so fun. Wow. Oh man, I love it. And this is only like a 1/5 of the level so far. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. Wow, dude. Oh, and we break down the wall. Oh, That's really interesting to see a glow overlay with black glow. I feel like you never see that. I mean, this level's kind of sticking to its guns, but it's introducing new things as we go along, right? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm just so excited to see what's coming up next for this level. Oh my goodness. We are totally fading out this time. Yo, what's up, friends? Oh, the animation's just so sick. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm on a big trip right now. Look at the color of the clouds. That is not normal. Huh? What? I'm not sure I'm following. Oh. I got an idea. I'm being taught color combos now, I think. Look in the top left. My game is desyncing because of the high frame rate. No! Blue plus red equals purple. Okay. So we've been taught color combos. It's such a shame that the high frame rate is like pushing the level back. I shouldn't be this far forward. Yo, we got our friends! Dude, this level is such a trip. I have no idea what's going on, but it's hype. We're just splurging all over the world, I think. This is so good. Kind of reminds me like as a kid when I watched like Pingu or something. I had no idea what was going on, but it was hype, right? Interesting. Welcome to Paint Planet. That's such a sick level. I love it. And we freed our friends from the black paint. Felt like leaving this like weird little comment. Very cool, very cool. I shall be sending that for 3. Ethan Robbins by month. Hopefully this isn't like doxing someone. Control Crowd by Waterflame. Another medium. You guys are in love with your mediums. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Oh my. It says hi Wulzy. What the heck? Oh, this is cool. I really like the colors and structures here. Like I love how everything's overlapped. It creates a really nice texture and something original coming out of this block palette, you know? I feel like it's hard to make these blocks work in this way, which is why I'm like mostly so drawn to this. Oh, okay. What? Oh! How did I start read that? What did that? Ooh, I like the flow of the gameplay all around. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh my goodness, it's like someone's just scribbled all over the level editor, but it looks good somehow? I don't know. I get it. Like, I understand. Wow, I like this glow usage. Dude, I cannot get a good read. What the heck? What just happened? It ended so randomly, it just threw me out. Like, that's fun. I like that. I'm gonna put that in the cool folder. So I want to put that in the demon suggestion thing. This don't work anymore. I gotta put it in the mod demon thing. Okay, I think it's time to end after maybe 1 day using 1 day by Axel. Let us see. Okay, we got spiked immediately. Okay. Nice and simple. Dude, this reminds me of a collab that I built in way back when. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is really pretty. I like that twinkle the most in the blocks there, how the different little squares light up. That's cool. And the glow is separate. That's so nice. Like, that's a really nice starting point, I feel like. All you need is like a little bit of a captivating background to make it feel a bit more immersive. Ooh, this song is beautiful. And I like these obstacles. I'll say I noticed a little bit of some weird layering here, but other than that, this is hype. I'll just work on maybe adding a few more layers to the design, adding some different ones here and there, maybe like on the ground especially, because it's like boxed up at the top. I would try and avoid that because it's usually a lot more like whole when the pillars are connected to the ground. I don't know why, it just is. It like breaks up the ground space, right? But this is really neat. I think there is a lot of potential here, and I would say maybe try and use like the connected brick blocks instead of the single box ones, unless you're planning to use some sort of different effect there. Maybe one day during Splendid. I'm gonna quickly just go back and look at the level I was thinking about. Bouncy Ruins. It's this, dude. The design in the beginning reminded me of this a little bit. This isn't my part, but I definitely just went and copy pasted this. The Tiny and Wulzy. Yeah, Tiny definitely made all of this and the wave part, and then gave the level to me, and I was like, well, you see, that design is actually mine. This is my part. I was like, yeah, this is mine. I changed the colors a little bit. This is a whole new level now. And then this part is literally impossible. I don't know how to do this still. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It took me back. Once again, the form is clear, so you're gonna have to submit again. Thank you. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day. See you next Friday.